Hello, everybody, welcome. Was a psych investigator, hella, Everybody, welcome. Rosa psych investigator. So, so guys, today is Sunday evening. I meant to do a video earlier, but it was a long day, long story. But I want to do this topic because because of course the news cycle moves very quickly, but something came up. I just thought it was extremely interesting. So the topic is about the person who gave $130 million to pay troops. So what is really interesting is that last night or yesterday at some point, I don't remember what, no, it was late actually. I did cards for this and I did not know the name of the person. It hadn't come out or I hadn't seen it or something. It was still anonymous. So, and I'll show you the cards later. But what came out in the cards is a lot of cards related to what I would interpret as being Epstein. Essentially, what the cards suggested is that this person had done it as a means to maybe prevent, I don't know, their names from being exposed, or it just felt like there was something related to the Epstein list. And then I saw comments, someone said, oh, he's in, so because I did a video about Venezuela. I made the video about Venezuela yesterday. I scheduled to post today. It was posted. I saw this comment. And then I went to look it up and I found out there was it's Mellon. Mellon is a famous family. Um, and and it was so interesting to me because then I looked up that Mellon and Epstein. And it turns out an Epstein victim is suing the Mellon Bank. Mellon Bank is his family's bank. So suing this man, not this man, but the bank, because it processed transactions related to Epstein. So I just wanted to tell you that. But let's go. I'm gonna grab the article with the latest information. And then I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do the visions and then I'm gonna show the cards. But before I do that, let's do protection. I would like to ask for protection, a beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I feel my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel protected. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the highest sources, that it create the good and not the good. And so it is. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not even that. Okay. So it must have improved. Let's see. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Because I changed the microphone, so it just showed just now. Okay, so let's do it. Timothy Mellon. Let's see. A donor who gave 130 million to pay troops is a reclusive heir to Mellon fortune. Timothy Mellon is a billionaire and a major financial backer of President Trump. Timothy Mellon, during a property tour in 1981, here is his photo, a grandson of former Treasury Secretary Andrew W. Mellon, Mr. Mellon was not a prominent Republican donor until President Trump was elected. Now, wow, knowing what I know from the cards, it is very strange, right? Okay. Timothy Mellon, a reclusive billionaire and a major backer of President Trump, is the anonymous private donor who gave $130 million to the U.S. government to help pay troops during the shutdown, according to two people familiar with the matter. Mr. Trump announced the donation on Thursday night, but he declined to name the person who provided the funds, only calling him a patriot and a friend. But the two people who spoke on the condition of anonymity, because the donation was private, identified him as Mr. Mellon. Shortly after departing Washington on Friday, Mr. Trump again declined to identify Mr. Mellon while talking to reporters aboard Air Force One. He only said one individual was a great American citizen and a substantial man. He doesn't want publicity, Mr. Trump said as he headed to Malaysia. He prefers that his name not be mentioned, which is pretty unusual in the world where I come from. And in the world of politics, he wants your name mentioned. The White House declined to comment. Multiple attempts to reach Mr. Mellon and representatives for him were unsuccessful. It remains unclear how far the donation will go toward covering the salaries of more than 1.3 million troops who make up active duty military, according to the Congressional Budget Office. The Trump administration's 2025 budget requested about $600 billion in total military compensation. A $130 million donation would equal about $100 per service member. Mr. Mellon, a wealthy banking heir and a railroad magnate, is a longtime backer of Mr. Trump and gave tens of millions of dollars to groups supporting the president's campaign. Last year, he made a $50 million donation to a super PAC supporting Mr. Trump, which was one of the largest single contributions he ever disclosed. Okay, and then it talks about he supports RFK. Now let's stop share. And now, guys, all I kept thinking when I saw this is that Trump. Okay, this is, guys, something came, and I have to ask, then I'll do the cards just about that. You know what came up when I was reading it? It said that Trump is running. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only, of course, right? But let me just repeat. I'm going to say a couple of times because even I am shocked. It's saying this. Trump continues to run Epstein's business from the Oval Office, meaning the same men who are on this list are also the ones donating money to him. And they have these like mutually like codependent relationships, how you call it. It's showing me, the guy, Leon Black, his son was appointed to a job and resigned when it came out, when people started asking questions, saying, come on, this guy, his dad is in the list, right? He's famously, yeah, by now famous, notoriously connected to Epstein. So wow, that's big. Yeah, okay. Okay. And then I'm showing the image of a genie in a bottle. So wow. So again, entertainment purposes only, but wow. So let me ask, so is it true then? Just because, guys, some of you like or not like cards, but I just need to just throw a couple, two or three now, and then I'll go to the visions because it's kind of shocking, right? That information that I just got here. So is it true? Okay, let me ask this. Is this man then giving Trump money because of any Epstein connections? That's what the card, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll show the card. So, okay, show me, what is it? Okay, madness. Not not a swords. Aggression. That's right. Page of swords. There's some legal issue going on here. So is it Eight of Swords? See, like Eight of Swords is somebody who is um facing fears, trying to get away from a difficult situation. And I want to see the cards. Okay. The cards, I don't know if they say that, to be honest with you. It shows that their aggression and aggressive actions related to the law in a way. If so, okay, so is that right? So okay, let me ask specifically. So is Trump getting money, some of this money or some other money from Mellon? Is this donations sort of a way for Trump to get money from Mellon on a personal level? This is interesting, Irfan. That's somebody behind the scenes. That's the priest card, right? I wonder if it could be that people behind the scenes are recording. Oh, look, Wheel of Fortune, money. Hmm. Oh, that's right. Behind the scenes, you, okay. You can give money. Five of Cups. This move on from disappointments. Truths revealed. That's right. So I now the Wheel of Fortune upside down. Could suggest that the information could turn things around badly for the man here. There's money, right? Look, the cash and moving on from disappointments. If truth is revealed, is that okay? So let's see here. I think in some way, yes, Trump is getting some kind of money, but I think honestly, to me, it feels like a payoff in a way or another. What is Mellon getting out of this? Oh, look, trying to move away, turning his back, being quiet, like this is spa, relaxation. And this is literally a card of quid pro quo. Okay, just Six of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles can focus and things will change. So is buying peace of mind because this card is right here, the other one. The card is pot. This is essentially peace of mind in a way or another. What does it say here? Rest, relaxation, peace, sanctuary, self-protection, rejuvenation. So what will the troops get out of this? Chariot. Okay, victory, strength. I'm gonna get the other Four Pentacles, keeping things as they are. Not to worry. I feel like it's a propaganda. Okay, treachery. Look, not to worry, but it's treacherous. I think it's a propaganda effort, to be honest with you. That's what I feel like. Because it's not enough to pay for everybody, right? So, okay. Is anybody getting paid from this money? I mean, any service member is going to get paid 10 once they are stressed out. No. Look, it's upside down. There's not enough money. There's not enough money for them. That's right. Now, the Two of Cups is interesting. Relationships are severed because of this. So it could harm Trump's relationships with the military even further. So, okay, so tell me anything else I need to know. That's right. I see this guy Mellon being really worried. I think is on okay, is Mellon on the list? In the beginning. King of Swords. This is could be legal stuff. Okay. Magician manipulating. Stuff comes out the sun. That's right. King of Wands. That's right. So yeah, that's my sense. So there's a sense of payoff here. That's what I feel like. Yes, he is aligned politically or whatever with this other, but I think it just doesn't, guys, it's not right. So let's ask. So why is Mellon giving him? Let's see what these cards say. Why is Mellon giving him money? Oh, ending news, ending the news about the house, about the White House, talking about something else. Does it make sense? There's a propaganda effort for this. Is he on the list? Organization, opportunity, older. This could be older man or sex. Oh, yes, this is, yes, sex. Uh, this could be both matriarch or Raf. Okay, here it is. I think this guy is on the list. That's my sense. Okay. So, but let me just show you guys. I know it's a little unusual this because I really get this feeling about it. And as you know, I don't love getting to this subject of the Epstein thing. Is just yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Whenever I say that, I forget, I forget the nightmare of this man. I'm getting my crystals. He comes back. I say, honestly, I forgot. I was talking to you guys about this. And there he comes. Yeah, Rose, I'm loving it. Yeah, oh yeah. Yes. I think he's happy. Oh yeah. They're sweating, Rosie. They're sweating. All those right wingers. All those, just I think that it's seeing the hypocrisy. Yeah, the hypocrisy. Okay. He's just like, oh yeah, that's right. He's confirming. Okay, for entertainment purposes only, but it's so guys, okay. Did I take a picture? Oh, that's right. I took a picture Oh, that's right, because I took a picture, I cropped, like it has a date, is yesterday at like 11 something p.m. So this is was I, again, like I'm telling you, this was a time when before it came out his name, we know who he was. Okay. So we have here the man, the Hauptperson is him, foreign trip news. It's like the news, and if you this Anreise could mean it's a trip, but it could mean departure or arrival. Departure of news. He wants the news to go away, right? Gute Dame is a good woman, a woman above the age of 40. And I saw the news. Oh, I haven't showed it to you. Let me show it to you 1 second. I'll show it to you later. That there is a woman who's a victim, and by now she's definitely above the age of 40. That's she sued the bank of Mellon Bank, Bank of Mellon, something like that. And then the woman could end the secret, right? The secret could hand to him. Okay. Let me just, I know people want to look at. So here's the woman. This is it's the coffin. You can't see it because like I took a picture. I'm not showing all the full image. Gericht is the courts. This is deal. Number three is the equivalent of the ring, right? It's a contract, um, court deal with something for, or court deal for something to go away, right? Hauptperson, it's a woman, right? Female character. Arbeit is the job, the woman's job blocked. I even, could even be one of Trump's, lawyers or whatever to block it. And then here, the other thing that is really interesting is that the last here cards is Reiches Mädchen. Reiches Mädchen means rich girl, but in the context of the keeper type of card, it means a woman who is inexperienced and really young. And this card number four here, Zusammenkunft, it's a meeting. And as I've said before, in the 19th century, men and women were never allowed to be alone if they were not married, right? So you have here this little Cupid baby. You see here, it's a little like, the quality is a little pixelated, but you see here, right? So, right, so there's a sexual element to this. So there's a meeting, sexual meeting with these young women. And the 30 card, the lilies, you can see the illustration of it, but it means older man. And the 10 scythe is a card of elimination, cutting, right? Cutting what? The law, cutting so we're eliminating the news of something related to, that's what I think. Investigation related to Epstein and sexual activity. Okay. So again, to me, it was really fascinating because I had no idea who this person was. All right. So let me actually share now the other news. Let's see. Okay. And I see, guys, as I'm looking at this, I I'm getting this like flash of the man being, his crazy billionaire guy. And I'm not saying, there's nothing necessarily, it's not that I like every billionaire is a bad person necessarily, but this guy, he's an heir, right? He didn't make the money. He grew up with all this money. He's an heir to all this huge amounts of money. And he seems crazy to be honest. And he's desperate. He does not want this to come out at all, honestly. And so here it is. BNY Mellon sued over alleged financial ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And this was today is the 26th, right? So like 10 days ago, 11 days ago, this came out. A woman who says she was abused by the late financier and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein sued Bank of New York Mellon on Wednesday, alleging the bank processed 378 million in payments to victims of his sex trafficking. Okay, so that's all the news. That's it. So then, like, okay, it doesn't make sense. I just, at this day and age, it's not I don't want it to be, okay, come on, somebody else, but the conspiracy theory, right? Like, I don't want it to be a conspiracy theory, but the timing, you can't deny it. Okay, and guys, I have even more. I did more cards. Let's see if I have. Oh, that's right. Of course I did. Okay, so okay, and I did more. See, I even did. I think the questions were all related. Honestly, I think because I was like, wow, weird. And so I kept wanting more information, right? So look at this. The six is something hidden, right? It's not exactly unusual. Traditionally, it's meant to be a cloud, like cloud is not yet seen. The deal, and then 25 is the ring deal about a like letter is a document. Okay, so it looks a little dark here, but I hope you can see it, right? And then we have Yetsuho and Ihenkoden. It's a recognition, have recognition of something. Here, let's see. Right? Recognition of something that up to now had been in the cloud, had been hidden. It was not seen. Deal about sad news. So sad news comes. Look, the one I used to make fun of this. Look, right? Like this sad news came out that is recognized about, again, kurze Krankheit, like I said before, again, 19th century, a woman barely dressed, a man who touching her. It's like, oh no, just call the doctor. Like it's meant to be also a sexual. It's it's not like the other one, the number, the gathering, but it's not news that you're sick. Oh no, it's news about the secus. So information. No, really, isn't it? So it tells me, yeah, Rosie, you bet this guy was in the list. Isn't that crazy? Like, I wouldn't doubt it, honestly, because okay, I'm trying to crop this. Okay. I wouldn't doubt it. It's just, right? It is what it is. So, wow. Interesting. Huh? So that's it, guys. So, talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow I have videos earlier. So thanks for watching. Okay, bye.